forest, where the only sound is roaring engines and screaming chainsaws. We're not just cutting wood, we're fighting a battle with every massive tree. Blood, sweat, and sawdust. Welcome to the world of chainsaws. Welcome to the world of Wood Channel. With a chainsaw, one careless moment, a kickback, a wrong fall, a slip, and the accident happens in an instant. The roar of the chainsaw, the creak of timber, then, boom, a massive tree trunk crashes onto the forest floor, shaking the ground beneath. Its round cross-section now exposed, heavy and raw, bearing the weight of decades. The worker approaches calmly, clad in protective gear dusted with sawdust. In his hand, the chainsaw rests like an extension of his body, familiar, trusted. Strapped to his side is a precision gauge, not just a measuring tool, but his second brain. In the depths of the forest, there's no room for error. A misjudged cut by even a few centimeters could mean the loss of valuable timber, and he knows that all too well. He leans forward, marking the first point, where the blade will meet the wood. A breath, a nod. The chainsaw roars to life, a beast unleashed. In an instant, steel bites into timber, slicing through dense grain as if gliding through hardened butter. Sawdust flies. Sparks flicker under the spinning teeth. Each log segment is separated cleanly, precisely. No waste, no excess. As he moves along the trunk, every cut is fast, decisive, like a dancer on an industrial stage. This isn't just labor. It's skill, where mechanical force meets human artistry. The sharp chainsaw is gripped firmly in the worker's hands, like a powerful blade forged for battle. Every cut he makes is the result of careful calculation, honed skill, and unwavering focus. Behind him, his teammate works in sync, driving wedges into the trunk with perfect timing. Each hammer strikes like the heartbeat of a silent battle. Then comes the moment, crash. The tree collapses with massive force, leaving a void in the forest where strength just prevailed. The worker steps forward, posing beside the fallen giant, chainsaw still in hand, as if proudly claiming his victory. A subtle smile is exchanged between teammates, because in that instant, the forest knew who was in control.
A už. Ještě trochu a už půjde. A už myslím jde. Už jde. Pěkná pecka.
In the silent forest, the chainsaw screams, shattering the stillness with raw power. Its sharp blade bites deep into the ancient trunk, sending sawdust flying. Each cut is steady and strong, the lumberjack's rhythm beating with the pulse of the wild. Then, boom, the tree crashes down, ending its long life in the woods. The razor-sharp chainsaw screams in bursts, echoing through the forest air. It's not just machinery at work, it's the sound of tension rising. The seasoned lumberjack stands firm, eyes sharp, moving toward the towering trunk like a warrior entering the battlefield. Without hesitation, he brings the blade close with cold precision. Bit by bit, he pushes the steel teeth into the aged wood. The trunk begins to crack, exposing pale, fibrous layers as the chain digs deeper. Carefully placed wooden wedges are driven in at just the right moment, not only to prevent the tree from twisting, but to guide the chainsaw with precision and ease. He steps back, assesses, then commits to the final decisive cut. The tree shudders, then, crash, the mighty trunk collapses onto the earth, as if surrendering to the mastery and power of human hands. In the middle of the snowy forest, a large broken tree trunk was hanging. The worker was wearing a thick warm coat, using a chainsaw to cut it down firmly. Sawdust flew and mixed with the snow. The air was cold and tense. Close-up of the worker's strong hands gripping the handle of the steel chainsaw. The engine roars. The saw blade digs deep into the old wood. Sawdust flies everywhere. Each cut is powerful and precise. The zoom lens zoomed in on the steel engine, which vibrated with each beat, the sharp saw blade whistling through the thick wood. The protective gloves gripped the handles tightly, each cut making a sharp sound, sawdust flying like fire dust under the forest sunlight. The chainsaw slices through the tree base with precision, while the powerful pusher arm moves in to guide the fall. With strength and control, the tree is safely brought down in seconds. An ancient tree, weathered by time, trembles as the chainsaw carves into its core. Then suddenly, boom! The massive trunk crashes down like a fallen monument. In the snow-covered forest, where icy winds whisper through bare branches and the ground lies hidden beneath a thick white blanket, a lumberjack prepares for a powerful moment. He stands firm in the snow, gripping a sharp chainsaw with practiced confidence. No words, only the growl of the machine and the bite of steel into frozen wood. The blade carves deep, the solid timber cracks with sharp echoes piercing the winter silence. In mere seconds, the massive tree begins to tremble, tilts slightly, and then crashes down with finality. A thunderous sound rolls through the forest, a declaration that man and steel still reign, even in the harshest cold of nature's domain.